Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. So today I thought instead of doing like a huge project like Erica or Ruby Rocks, which will be coming soon, I promise you that it will be happening. Today, since it was the beginning of summer just a few days ago, or from a few days ago from the time of filming this, I have decided that my wardrobe is severely lacking in shorts. If you have been living up here in the northeastern part of the United States, then you realize how freaking hot it's been. It's been really hot. So over the past couple months, I've been collecting a lot of fabric to make garments because I have now been more inclined to purchase old like bed sheets and curtains and like all sorts of big swaths of fabric from thrift stores and things like that in order to cut down on my waste instead of buying new fabric for certain costumes or certain items of wear that I would like. So that's been really fun, and I actually have two pieces of fabric that I would like to use for this project. Hold on. One is this is actually a prom dress, I think. It doesn't fit me, but it's a size 6. I'm not a size 6. But the skirt itself is wide enough, and I've tested it out that I can actually get a pair of shorts out of it. And it's the exact same green that I really want to use for another cosplay. And if you've ever seen the Mention 20s, Quarter-Fame Flower, turning this into chocolate. And it's mostly a gear look that I really want to do, and I hope I can get enough suspenders out of this as well. And then the other piece of fabric, hold on. So the other piece of fabric I have is this green, I think it's a tablecloth. I really like the color of it, and I think there'll be plenty here for a pair of shorts and maybe suspenders. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do suspenders on this one too, but definitely with the dark green one. And then I have this pretty lace fabric, and I was really thinking that I could turn this into maybe a blouse or something very lightweight because it's been really hot. And yeah, I think that's the plan for this video. So I am going to gather it up, get my pattern sorted out, and then I'm going to get to work. So if we all know me, I love wearing pants. I love wearing pants because I just like how they feel on me, and the length of them, they cover up my legs. And I just recently got this outfit too, but I would really like some shorts because, like I said, it's been really hot. So one of the patterns that I'll be using today is a pattern that I found on Etsy, and it looks really good. There is another one that I found on Etsy, but I don't have the money to purchase it, so I'm going to see if I can actually try and just make it from the shorts patterns that I already have. I tried to pattern batch a lot of things that I already have, and none of my other patterns have shorts in them, so we're gonna go from there and see what happens. So I think the first step is what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the pink chopley short, and then I'll make the other green shorts, and then the blouse. I think that's the best way to do everything. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll add another garment into this video too. We shall see, because I do have this white fabric that I got in February, which is actually, I believe, singular curtain, but I think it's enough to make a nice flowy blouse that I'll have to wear an undershirt with, which is perfectly fine. Maybe I can finally bash the stash and just give her to some fabric that I've had for a really long time, which is where that tan fabric came from, that lacy peachy color. So without further ado, let's get started. Someone decided to lay on the pattern and is being super cute, and I really don't want to disturb her, but it's gonna have to happen. I'm so sorry, kitty. No, don't you roll. Don't you dare. But she did present her beans. Bean check. See, that didn't take long at all. And then you're back to right where you were, huh? Right on the pile. Right on the pile. Yes, you're so sweet. I think these are the instructions for everything. I hope they are, because yeah, when the dress has pockets in it, I'm just gonna take these pockets off for the pockets for these shorts, and oh my goodness, I I'm so happy. So as I was tracing out the pattern, I did add a couple of inches to the waist because it wasn't to my measurements. Most patterns aren't, so I have to adjust accordingly. And then I cut them out, and I did the exact same thing for the back. And now to cut the pockets out. And of course, the zipper so we can save it for another project. Now it is time to cut out the rest of the pattern as well as the suspenders that I want to add on to the pair of shorts. So now with everything cut out, we are gonna go and iron them out, and then we are going to dart the pants, not the pants, I wanna wear shorts. We're gonna go dart the shorts, and then we're gonna attach the waistband and then the zipper, which I hope I have a zipper that's in green because I'm not using the invisible zipper. Heck no, invisible zippers are the death of me. So let's go iron them out, dart, and then before I do anything, I am going to zigzag stitches these real quick. So with the zigzag stitching done, now comes the complicated part of putting the zipper in. So this pattern wanted me to put the zipper on first instead of after putting the shorts together, which was a little different than what I did for the Agatha pants, but I think I like this method more than what I did for the Agatha pants. It just had like a little bit more control of where the zipper was going and that I could actually plan accordingly than the Agatha pants, because that was like I had to do that zipper over and over and over again because I just didn't like how it turned out. With this one, I could do it on one piece and it turned out great. Now I have to do the same thing that I did on one side of the shorts to the other by attaching the zipper to that. I cannot stress how much the zipper makes me really happy because it turned out really good. Like, I'm super impressed with it. Now it is time to sew up the crotch and the sides, and then they're good. Okay, so I tried them on and they fit, and I also put on the waistband, and I have to hand stitch that down like I normally do. So I'm gonna call it here for today, and then tomorrow I will focus on the other pair of shorts and then maybe start on the shirts. So it's really hot down here with the iron on, oh my goodness. I mean, I'm really liking them so far. I'm gonna go and I will see you tomorrow. All right, so today is day 2, and I have this lovely tablecloth that I bought years ago, and I'm gonna make into another pair of shorts, and whatever's left over, hopefully maybe I can make something cute, maybe a bag, I don't know yet. We'll see how much I have left. Now, the pair of shorts that I wanna make with these are a little bit different from the pair of shorts that I made with the darker green, the hunter green fabric. What I plan on making are like bloomers, sort of. They have like little ruffles at the end, so I'm wondering when I take this fabric and I make it into a shirt that I can use what's ever left over of this and make the ruffles, but dye them like a little bit to match the green that I have. So that's a thought. If not that, maybe I have some lace that I can also do. Yeah, that seems to be the plan today. I don't have a pattern for the bloomers. However, I do have the original shorts pattern. I'm thinking the way that I'm going to do it is just expand the waistband where the side seams are, not where the crotch seam is. And then that should give me the space to make them bloomer-esque and like big and poofy. And I think it'd be really cute. So yeah, let's get to it. So like I did for the first pair of shorts, I am extending the waist even further than what I actually need them to be so that they can just poof out. Hindsight Mads has realized that maybe the F that she put there in chalk was not the best idea and that she should have written out the word front. Okay, so I have the first pair, or not the first pair, the first leg pinned together, and so far, if I do it, yep, it's really long around one side. So I'm gonna sew up these seams and try it on and see how poofy they really are. Here is the first pant leg, all sewn up. Oh yeah, look how wide that is. This will make a nice pair of bloomers, and I'm really excited and happy. So I'm gonna go do the other side, and then we will do the crotch. Don't mind the mess here. So I have the crotch seams all pinned up. Just that myself. Okay, so I'm gonna sew up the seam and then hope for the best. Okay, here we go. Really big. So the plan is in the waistband, there's supposed to be elastic. So I need to make a waistband with the elastic in it. So I have an idea, instead of doing like the whole sew the waistband on and then put like the elastic in and do that, I'm thinking of doing something different. So I plan on actually making the waistband and attaching the elastic to it first, and then attach that to here. But wait, if I do that, then I won't have a pretty neat seam on the inside to hide the zigzag stitches. I don't know. We'll see what I do. But I need to get elastic measured out, and that's the most important thing I have to do. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, so now that that's on, I just have to fold it over at least once and then pin it in place and then hand sew the waistband down. But I'm gonna go do that upstairs because I am hot and sweaty. It's cooler today, but it's still really hot out. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I got a haircut because it was just getting a little too much. So that took about half my day away. So right now I have these shorts almost completely done. The other green shorts are done. They're upstairs right now. All that needs on this is a hook and bar, and it just needs their detachable suspenders. I have the buttonholes already in, and I have the buttons ready to go for that. And that's that for that one. So I have 2 pairs of shorts done so far. For today, I'm gonna deviate my plan a little bit. Hold on. In the pile of fabric that I have over there, I pulled out the fabric that we seen in the beginning. This one, I'm still debating on what to do with it. Maybe a peasant blouse or something because of the way that it is, or maybe for a sleeve. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I'll even touch this one this time around. I do have this nice linen that I got before Joann's closed. I'm thinking of making making a waist cincher with it. It's really cute. It's really pretty. I really did want to make a dress out of it. I don't know if I have enough for it. We'll see if I have enough for a dress. I have a green tablecloth that's already in a circle, and all I would have to do is make it into a cute circle skirt. I think that'd be great. So yeah, I mean, that's what we got here. That's the plan for the day. Finish those short and figure out what I'm going to do with that linen fabric, and then make that circle skirt with the green fabric. So let's go.
After taking a long time to fold it, all I did was just cut out a circle at the top.
So I've ran into a problem. I just realized I don't have enough of this green to make a waistband. So I'm going to go looking into the stash and see if I can find something. If not, all I'll do is cut this waist down just a little bit more, use that as the waistband, and then put a bit of elastic in it, and then Bob's your uncle. Okay, so the waistband is not the prettiest. I had to troubleshoot with the elastic, but I'm thinking that there's going to be something covering it, so no one's really ever going to see it. It's done. It's cute. I don't have to do anything else with it. The hem is already done because I cheated and I just used the hem that was already there. But it's cute. I absolutely love it. Now on to the next thing.
So I'll be using this pattern for this shirt. I absolutely love poet shirts. I love how flowy they are and how comfortable they are to wear. So I wanted the stripes to go vertical because I absolutely hate horizontal stripes, but that proved to be an issue when it came to cutting out the sleeves. I didn't have enough fabric to make them full length as much as I really wanted them to be. So they're a little bit shorter. But you know what? It's okay. I'm not mad at them. I kind of like them the way they are. These are just some of the challenges that you run into when you buy thrifted fabric. Now to make the little ruffle, it's just a spiral ruffle made out of a curtain because, again, I ran out of the fabric. So we're using something else. It's a little bit brighter than the original fabric, but that's okay.
Okay, so all that's left to do now on this, everything is all sewn together. Collar is on, facing is on. All that requires me to do now is, oh, and the hem is done. all that is left to do is to hand sew everything down, the facing and the collar down, and that's about it. And the shirt is done. I will do that off camera. And now, with everything done, minor details here and there, let's head to the reveal.